a man of faith, adoring husband and father. When he confronted and overcame his dilemma, he became a media sensation. Now, he brings families together. Controversial problems, practical solutions. Father Albert is here for you.
Our next guest seemed to have it all. Husband, children, career. From the outside, it was perfect. But in reality, Brenda was an alcoholic. And she wrote a book about her road to recovery, Diary of an Alcoholic Housewife. Please welcome Brenda. Brenda, thanks for being with us. And you wrote your story, and I'm wondering, as you hear all these young adults talk about their lifestyle, you began to drink at their age.
I did. I began drinking when I was in high school and throughout college, and most of my drinking at that point was binge drinking, which is what I keep hearing up here. When I decided to get sober, one of the women who I became friends with early on, she decided to start working a 12-step program to try and get her life back on track as well, was a binge drinker. She had crashed her car into a car with 2 teenage boys in it. I don't think were wearing seatbelts. They were sent through the windshield. They were severely maimed, and I would sit in meetings with her where she was talking about the prospect of perhaps going to jail, and she did wind up going to jail.
Let me ask you something. When you talk about binge drinking and everything you went through, and I understand it lasted actually all through adulthood, even after you were married, how much drinking are we talking about?
Drinking to the point of blacking out.
So you started like at 5 o'clock with the martini, and then you'd find yourself out of control to the point you embarrassed yourself, from what you tell us, in front of your family and friends.
At the time, I wasn't really embarrassed because I was drunk. And I thought my behavior when I was a young adult, I thought I was cute. I thought it was very fun, and I thought I was entertaining, and I thought I was the party girl that everybody wanted to party with and everybody wanted to be with. And
Jana, you're looking at Brenda. Do you see any similarities? One of the things I wanted to ask Brenda, explain to me what your rock bottom was like. How did you know that this was a problem you couldn't live with anymore?
I knew that I was a problem drinker for years before I stopped drinking. I was uncomfortable with the amount that I was drinking, but from the surface, my life looked really good from the outside. Nobody knew that I was an alcoholic. I got up in the morning and cooked breakfast and packed lunches and volunteered in school.
So you were a functional alcoholic.
I was a very high-functioning alcoholic.
Mm-hmm. And I wonder, since you are part of AA and you've been involved with the 12 steps and everything like that, do you think someone like Jenna could be helped by going to AA?
I think that a 12-step program would indeed be very helpful. I think, you know, 12-step programs would be helpful for every single person sitting in the audience.
Okay, very good.